Chestnut Ridge Middle School chorus teacher Katie Kershaw has given her students something to sing about. Quite literally, the energetic Kershaw, only 3 years into her post, has created 2 extracurricular ensembles at the school. WTTV recently stopped by to see Vocalise, the all-female audition chorus, and Combrio, the all-male ensemble, as they prepared for their upcoming winter concert and embraced these unique and newfound opportunities for musical expression, growth, and friendship.
Together.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
When I first got to Chestnut Ridge, I was lucky in that I walked into a program that was abundant in male singers, particularly in that 8th grade class, my first year. And so I wanted to capitalize on that and take it and try and use it to expand the males in our program. I know that once I graduated that class, I was losing upwards of 25, 30 boys just in that 8th grade class alone. So I thought, well, I need to do something to make sure that the recruitment level for the gentlemen in middle school stays high. So this was a way for me to not only let the boys explore singing together, but also just kind of create an environment of fellowship and kind of a brotherhood or fraternity, if you will, of male singers so that they have the opportunity to get to know each other. And I found also that chorus and music as a subject matter is something that really brings kids in particular together. I think that you have to be vulnerable to make really excellent music together, and this is a way for them to explore doing that in a safe and explorative environment. I wanted to expand the program at CRMS as best I could in a way that not only provided more opportunity for the kids here, but also provided specific opportunity for their voices. So, for example, I feel that voices at this stage of development really need a crucial space where they can sing with one another without a female voice with them, for example, for the gentlemen. I think it's important for them to hear what it sounds like to sing with just a bunch of male voices. And it goes the same way with Vocalise. I think that it's important for them to be able to sing with just female voices and experience that harmonic structure, the different tonalities that can be produced with just female voices or just male voices, and that gives them a chance to develop kind of at their speed for their specific voice part. I wanted to create an outlet for some of my really strong female singers that really, I think, feel the need to be challenged and the need to be pushed and are really musically talented and therefore deserve a place to explore how far they can go and how difficult the music can be and how much they can achieve. So the process for that, I started it a year ago. The process for that, I think, was I just let anybody that wanted to sign up to audition sign up. And then I got about 50 girls that came out, and I took half. So the group consists of no more than 30 girls, just because we like to keep it as kind of a chamber ensemble so that we can really push them to explore harder music without the idea of trying to bring 100 people along with us. But that was the creative process of that ensemble, and then from there it just kind of flourished to, if you're in it as a 7th grader, you can carry over into 8th if you choose to, and then you can always audition again in the spring or audition again the next year if you feel the need. I'm lucky in that I work here and in this district where it's a really, really well-supported arts program. From the top down, the whole department really works together and strives to just better it in the best way that we can. And so since I really wanted to grow this program, I found that being in township affords me the opportunity to create ensembles like this. I've also been in or seen districts where they don't really have the opportunity for these ensembles. In some districts, they have these ensembles during the school day, so it kind of all depends on where you are, I think. But because after-school activities are such an accessible thing at this school in particular, like kids can stay after and take a bus, and they don't have to worry about how am I going to get home. And since this music department in Chestnut Ridge is really collaborative and we schedule around each other, it's kind of given me the opportunity to have these. I've seen such a growth in my kids from 6th to 8th in just their effort and how much they care about chorus. I remember last year I got a note from a kid at the end of the year, and he wrote in my yearbook, when I first started, not that he didn't care about chorus, but I wasn't super into chorus, and by the time I graduated, I only wanted to be in this room during the school day. I only wanted to come here and help out and sing, and I never thought that I could care about, not only about singing, but just about making music as a part of something bigger than myself. And I find that by the time they leave in 8th, that's the mentality of a majority of my students, is that they care a lot about the unit of the ensemble, because this is not like your standard math class or science class where your grade is individual and your progress is individual. They know by the time they leave that this is very much a group effort. And the way that they sing and the way that they learn affects the people around them just as much as their own personal education, both vocally and emotionally. So I've, more so than the vocal growth, I mean, that's there too. When they start in 6th, they're completely different singers by the time they leave, especially the boys in 8th. But even more than the vocal growth is just the growth in a sense of responsibility and community and family within an ensemble. There's tons and tons of studies done and research done about how music can improve a child's academia in all other subjects. Math, science, English, social studies, it's all there. And it gives them the ability to think critically and to analyze critically, and they have to listen and they have to be really careful and precise in their thought processes. And that translates into other subjects across the board. And then it also, I think in middle school in particular, and this is why I fell in love with middle school so much, which I never thought I would do, but here we are. I think it gives them access to an emotional growth that they wouldn't be able to access otherwise. I'm really lucky in that I teach what I teach, and I get to watch them grow as people through their own musical and emotional exploration. This allows them to be expressive and to open up and to explore their own capabilities, I think, in a way that another subject wouldn't give them the opportunity to do.
Louder. Once you hear words of good cheer from everywhere.
Pop up.